When I teach some of my classes, one of the concepts I like to talk about is the golden monkeys. And people ask me, well, what are the golden monkeys, Steph? What happens with the golden monkeys? So imagine that your team is taking a moment to do a retrospective together and seeing what they can do to improve over the next few weeks. And at the end of the meeting, someone on your team comes to see you and says, Steffan, mon ami, my friend, how are you today? We had this retrospective, and we thought that to get better, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do that for us. And sometimes as leaders, we hear these requests from our team, and it's like we see like they're handing us the proverbial monkey, right? And it's almost bionic. As they make their requests, you can see them, right? And you're thinking, I don't want to grab the monkey. That's not me. Why should I be taking this? But you want to be a good leader, and you end up saying, yes, it's okay. I'll take this and I'll do this for you. And the problem with the golden monkeys is that they take away from things that you actually need to do. They take away some of your time. And then when you gather enough of these monkeys on your desk, first of all, you need sunglasses because they're so bright that you got to wear shades, right? And the next thing is you don't have the time to do them. So eventually your team gets back to you and your team blames you for not doing these things. And when it comes to the golden monkeys, one of the things that I like to talk about when I talk about this with leaders, when I talk about this with teams, is this notion of the onion of responsibility. When I talk about this onion, essentially, like you can see on the screen, you're only going to see the first layer right now, but there's multiple layers to it. And at the first layer, these are the things that your team can do from end to end. They don't need you. They just need to be empowered. They just know that they just need to know that they're allowed to do this, that they can take this initiative, but they really don't need you for anything, and they can handle this from end to end. The second layer of the onion is the layer where they need you, where they need their leader, where they need their manager. So this is the place where they're going to come to you and say, hey, I really need you to do this for us. And the third layer, as you can see appearing on the screen right now, is around the outside help. So this can be the boss of the boss type of thing, or another department, another part of the organization. And what you want to do in these instances is, the team can't handle those. But here's the thing. When your team does a retrospective, the team needs to focus on things that they can do from end to end. They need to focus on the first layer of the onion. Remember the story I told you at first. Seems overwhelming, right? When the team comes with yet another monkey. But what if the team came to you and said this, Steffan, mon ami, my friend, how are you today? We had a retrospective today and we're following up on this piece that we're trying to do. And we've tried A, we've tried B, we've tried C. We're moving along. We really need you to do this part for us. If you can do this little part, give us back the ball. We'll take care of the rest. How can you receive that as a leader? Doesn't that feel a whole lot better? Doesn't that feel a whole lot more comfortable to pick up as a piece for you to work on, for you to play with, for you to work and support your team? And if you take the right monkeys like that, it's a whole lot less overwhelming because you don't have all the monkeys, you have the most important ones. And those most important monkeys, you have the time to take them and to address them. So the question I have for you now is, how many golden monkeys are you taking for your team without even realizing it? How different could your team be if you taught them to work out of the green area first? You taught them how to take things to try to find solutions that they can do, that they can implement, instead of needing to turn to you. And it doesn't change the need that sometimes they will turn to you. Sometimes they will ask, Steffan, I really need your help to do this. But at least now they're doing it from a place where they've taken action. They've done some things and you don't need to carry everything. You just need to support them to finish what they're trying to finish. So that's my little spiel about the onion of